Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Unheralded Warriors weapon gets major outlook from Steve Kerr. The Golden State Warriors are still in search of answers as they tried to right the ship amid a rough stretch that has seen them hover around the 500 mark, a huge drop off from where they were to start the 2020-42 campaign. On Wednesday night, the Warriors fell below 500-0 as the Sacramento Kings dealt them their 22nd loss of the season in 43 games, 123-117. This was another choke job of sorts for the Dubs as they held a double-digit lead in the second half that they relinquished so easily. Regardless, the Warriors have been looking at their tough situ with a glass half full approach. A 6-point loss to the Kings won't change their outlook at all. In fact, head coach Steve Kerr was level-headed during his post-game presser as he took the time to commend unheralded big man Quinten Post for his contributions on the night. Playing with a space big is a luxury, he Ange's the look out there. He can hit a three, he can pass. You saw him battling Domantas Sabonis. It's a different look and I'd like to give him some time, K said via Anthony Slater of The Athletic. Steve Kerr said he plans to give Quinten Post more minutes in near future. Playing with a space big is a luxury, he changes the look out there. He can hit a three, he can pass. You saw him battling Sabonis. It's a different look and I'd like to give him some time. K has always valued floor spacing and offensive versatility, so it's not a surprise at all to see Post endear himself to their Warriors. Head coach Kevin Looney was limited to 9 minutes on Tuesday night, and it remains to be seen at whose expense will more minutes for Post come. Post is currently a two-way player for the Warriors, and amid injuries to Draymond Green and Jonathan Kuminga, perhaps the 24-year-old rookie could fashion for himself a larger role on the team moving forward. It is a bit of a concern, however, that they have to rely on an improving second-round pick with season starting to slip away from them. Steve Kerr has always valued players who can thrive in his system even though they may not be the most athletically gifted. The Warriors certainly think they have something in Quinten Post, as he is someone who, despite standing at 7'0", can shoot from beyond the arc 38.8% from deep in college and pass the ball. 2.9 assists per game during his final season in Boston College. But the Warriors have far more pressing issues to deal with than to decide whether or not Post needs more minutes. Blowing an 18-point lead is certainly a concern when it's a continuation of all the worrying trends the team has been going through this season. How rookie Post is building chemistry with Steph Ezra grows. Needless to say, not much went according to plan for the Warriors on Wednesday night, especially during a second half in which they blew a double-digit lead in a 123-117 loss to the Sacramento Kings. But if there was a silver lining for Golden State, it might have been the performance of rookie center Quinten Post, the number 52 overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft. Played a career-high 15 minutes Wednesday, including some first-half action alongside several Warriors starters. In fact, Post completed an important stepping stone, finally playing with Steph Curry. I don't think we've played together even in training camp, even in practice, Curry mentioned post-game. Post reminded me of that, but in the versatile 7-footer. First chance in Coach Steve Kerr's primary rotation. Post acquitted himself well in tandem with one of the game's greatest. It was interesting tonight, besides the one turnover I had in the third quarter when I thought he was going to roll and he popped and we got confused. That was building chemistry, Curry explained to reporters, so we'll develop that chemistry for sure. Just knowing where he's going to be, he looked like he fit, so it was cool to watch as a stretch 5. Post can offer the Warriors a different dynamic alongside Curry that spaces the floor while retaining a paint presence on defense. Boston College product finished with 5.6 rebounds and a block, including a three-pointer assisted by none other than Curry. After the game, Post was asked about building chemistry on his end with Curry, given that the young center has split time this season between the Warriors NBA squad and their Santa Cruz G League affiliate. I think that's part of being a rookie, you just have to figure that out. Post detailed obviously what Steph has done for this organization. It's kind of his organization, so I just have to to fit in. I'll figure it out and I'll talk to him about it, but he's a great leader and he tells me what he likes in certain actions. It will take a little time, but we'll figure it out. Of course that chemistry can't be developed immediately, but Kerr said post-game that he intends to give Post more minutes in the Warriors' rotation going forward, so the promising big man will have more opportunities to build a relationship with Curry. Jayson Tatum confirmed Steve Cat after awkward interaction. Steve K. tried to mitigate the perceived beef with Boston Celtic star Jayson Tatum, offering brief details of a chit-chat the two shared in Golden State. Claims the two have spoken several times and have even exchanged text messages since the 2024 Paris Olympic drama unfolded this past summer. Tatum sat out twice in USA basketball's 6-game gold medal run, yet that wasn't enough to repair the outside perception of their relationship entering the regular season and into Monday night's Celtics-Warriors matchup at Chase Center. Tatum, before continuing Boston's 4-game road trip in Los Angeles against the Clippers, confirmed K's retelling of events from earlier this week. "Yeah, I saw him after the game. They just caught that part on television, but I said what's up to him," Tatum told reporters at practice Wednesday. Byline Media told him good luck for the rest of the season. Boston handed Golden State a back-alley beatdown that ended in a 125-85 final score, and immediately after cameras captured Kerr attempting to greet Tatum and Celtics teammate Jaylen Brown. Tatum was in the middle of a conversation with Warrior star Stephen Curry while Brown awkwardly stared at Kerr before the 59-year-old, picking up what the JS were putting down, strolled along. Story continues below. Advertisement. Social media quick got a hold of the clip and reignited the Tatum-Kerr beef, albeit with a hilariously uncomfortable moment worthy of going viral. Tatum made easy work of the Warriors, scoring 22 points and falling a rebound shy of a double-double. Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla rewarded Tatum's efforts by sitting him for the entirety of the fourth quarter and allowed the reserves to get some garbage time burn en route to forcing Cert to endure a 40-point loss. The supposed repaired relationship, according to Kerr, had been in the works months before Tatum and Brown secured their revenge victory in Golden State. Kerr claimed he spoke with Tatum long before Monday's game and that the beef had been overblown by the media and everyone from there. Outside. "We texted after the game in Boston a couple of months ago and we talked last night after the game," Kerr told 95.7 The Game's Willard and Dibs show. "I will tell you that Jayson was an absolute dream to coach during all that stuff, that so-called controversy. You might notice there wasn't a single quote from Jayson, it was everybody else talking about it. Jayson's an amazing guy and an incredible player, and he couldn't have handled it any better when he was there. The reality is 2024, these guys are all in the spotlight. There's so much pressure on them and that whole thing was overblown. And you fan, what do you think of the situation of Jayson Tatum? Leave your opinion in the comments.